I'm actually a little mad at myself, and I want to apologize to you guys. It's almost 6 years to the day that Chevrolet revealed the 7th generation Corvette to the world, and history was made instantly. Well, we're headed to Detroit today. Will the C8 make that surprise reveal? We'll make every effort to find it for you on today's vlog that actually has 3 endings. If you like the upload, give us a thumbs up, and thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel, and yes, you could see that I'm freezing cold, but you could also see we're in downtown Detroit. And there's the GM building behind us. We're in downtown Detroit for the Detroit International Auto Show. Last year, they're going to hold it in January, so we'll won't need these next year in June when they move the show. But it's interesting. I've been coming down here covering this show as a media member for years. And usually when I'm down here, this is like jam-packed. I mean, there's just manufactured vehicles going everywhere. There's police escorts. It's quiet, guys. It's kind of weird, huh? Is that because it's the last year that they're holding the show in January? Here's what's interesting. There's going to be over 5,000 media members from around the world, from 61 different countries here today, regardless of what you see in the traffic. But I thought it was interesting when I was looking at the displays as far as who's going to be here and who's not going to be here. Porsche doesn't have a display here. Ferrari doesn't have a display here. And I know for you guys watching this channel, you don't care about any of that. You're like, come on, Rick, hurry up, get to the show. Well, we've been talking about it in the last couple of vlogs. C8 interior picture leaks, and everyone's like, oh, it's gonna be debuted in Detroit. You guys just want it debuted in Detroit, and I don't blame you for that, but let me tell you something. I gotta watch where I'm walking here. Let me tell you something. We've talked about it before. I don't think a surprise reveal makes any sense for GM right now at this point in the game, because we talked about it. You saw those pictures. The car's not ready. I mean, at least that car wasn't ready. But here's the thing. With the big anticipation, with the big desire that you guys want to see this car revealed, with GM not doing it in the fanfare that we spoke of in the past, I think it's a disservice to this car. You're gonna reveal this car. You need to reveal this car. You need to do a big, not this surprise attack thing that people have been talking about. Regardless, we're here. We're gonna do a little search around the grounds of Cobo Hall to see if the C8 is actually here and hiding. We know it's driving around Detroit, but is it inside there of Cobo Hall? I don't know why I'm still standing out here talking to you guys in the cold. I'm just excited that I'm here, but yeah, I'm gonna get inside, get my credentials, and we'll share some pictures with you and some video clips from the 2019 Detroit International Auto Show. Let me just say this, if that C8's here, I'll find it. You know me, I'm a Corvette bloodhound. All right, we got our credentials. Let's get to the show and see if we can find this thing. Thank you. All right, so as we just walk in, looks like, you know, many of the manufacturers have scheduled press conferences. As we've talked about, Chevrolet does not have a scheduled press conference. We're over by the Infinity display right now. Some Cadillac stuff here. Nope, it's not back here either. It's not here either. see in the background, beautiful ZR1 on display here at the Detroit International Auto Show. But so far, no luck in finding, I've been trying real hard. No luck in finding the C8 Corvette. Actually, I've not even seen any of the GM officials here yet, but I've done 2 radio interviews. Keep in mind, I'm not just working for you guys, I'm actually working to maintain my media pass credentials. So in the future, wherever this thing may actually really be, I'll be able to be there for you guys. I am the only Chevy dealership on location right now, and I just have fun doing this. So we're gonna cover the whole show and show you just a little bit of everything, but yeah, no luck on C8. I'm gonna look a couple more places that it could be hiding, and if we find it, then it'll be a scoop. But it is an honor to be here with you, as I mentioned outside. So thanks again for joining us on the vlog. You guys recognize that? Yeah, we were just talking about this color on the vlog. Now, when I'm looking through in the camera, it looks a little more green like the hoodie I was wearing, but to my eyes, it does look more yellow, more highlighter yellow, if you will. But it is called shock yellow. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below if you'd like to see this color on a Corvette. I actually heard from Chuck at Corvette's 918. He had a great idea. I should have took him up on it, but I didn't have the right phone. My phone's not very good right now. And if you're going to do a live stream, he said, Rick, you're in Detroit. Do a live stream. You won't have to edit anything. I said, yeah, that's a great idea. You guys could have helped me. Look here, Rick. Look there. We'll try and find it together. That was a great idea. Chuck, thanks for that idea. I got to get a newer phone, brother. The press conference is done, but they have revealed the new Mustang. You guys have been reading about that. 750 horsepower in a Mustang. Better hang on with both hands, boys. But this is some of the media stuff that I'm talking about on stage. But afterwards, after they do their presentation, folks are allowed to just walk right up on stage, doing some interviews, taking some pictures, doing a vlog. Oh, hey, we're just coming around the corner. There's one of the press conferences going on right now. Let's just see if you can see some of that. It's not relative to Corvette, but I just want you to kind of feel what goes on in these media days at the auto shows. I think this is, yeah, this is Subaru in their STI reveal.
And the U.S. Road racing. Is now available for a select few. The STI S209.
Nice presentation. Did you guys like that? A little taste of a press conference. All right, well, Nissan's got a concept vehicle here. Check this thing out. Pretty wild. You guys like to see that stuff? Here you go. Here, I'll knock this out real quick. Here's the Dodge display. All right, I'm going to take you over here now to a car that we talked about in the radio interview this morning, the debut of the 2020 Toyota Supra. I remember being a kid, the Supra was a cool looking car. I don't know if I'm digging this one. What do you guys think? Now, just for a second, I just started to walk out of the Dodge display and I saw this part of a car and I almost started to flip for a second, but I knew it couldn't be the C8 car because there's not a crowd of people around the car. But here's what I saw. You probably feel the same way. Look at this. Look at that orange car in the far back. Just for a glimpse there, you saw that. You're like, wait, what's that? It's nothing. As we mentioned, there's so many manufacturers that aren't here this year. They actually got private vehicles brought in here just for display to kind of fill the area. Kind of a somber. Yeah, I mean, for an auto show, and I remember this being a kid, Detroit was a place to come. It was the pinnacle. You're going to see all the concept cars. There's hardly any concept cars here today. A lot of horsepower. But this year, this is, these are personal cars right here. Okay, all the smoke and mirrors is gone. Let's get up on stage. Let's check out that Subaru that we showed you earlier. The S209. They say this car's supposed to be not very limited, very, very limited. Here's a car you'll be able to sit in on the floor. Now, like the GM actually displayed a competition seed car. So if you've never sat in one, you're in the Detroit area, you can check it out here on the floor. All right, guys, you're probably wondering what I'm doing now. Well, I'm actually sitting on the ground. I'm in front of an electronic display of Chevrolets right over there. And I just missed the slide, so I want to try and grab it for you. It talked about Grand Sport being one of the 10 best from Car and Driver for 2018. So I'm going to sit here until it rotates back around. Sat here for 15 minutes, and as soon as the slide came back up, some guy started walking over the corner. I just was like, hey, move. He was cool. He jumped out of the way. So I just had to share that with you. Check this out at the Chevy display. Virtual All-Star Experience. It's a home run challenge. I'm a huge baseball fan, so this will be kind of cool. Just on the outer skirts of the Chevy display here. This ought to be interesting. Here we go. Spread them legs a little bit, bend them knees, pull that bat back. Coach Conti. Here we go, here we go.
Yeah. More like a turn up. Yeah, 8 mile Woodward.
Oh, that's fun. Right here at the Detroit International Auto Show 2019 in the Chevy display. And that's the cool thing about coming to the auto show. It's a non-invasive atmosphere. You get to see all these different vehicles that you probably wouldn't go to their showrooms to sit in. You can do that here at the show, or Cleveland, Chicago, New York, LA. Right now we're in Detroit. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, all right, now I'm sitting in a chair, still in the Chevy display. This is nice, comfortable. Better be careful. I'll fall asleep like that on you guys. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to join us on the vlog, and for what is actually here at the 2019 Detroit Auto Show is a lot of fun. I hope you guys get a chance to join us on Thursday, back to our regular vlogs, sharing cool Corvette people rewarding themselves with a Corvette purchase. I love sharing that here on the channel, and I love that you guys are interested and take the time to watch. 2 clips that we're going to have for you on Thursday. Jim from Ohio, as I mentioned. Yeah, I got to put my hand in the air and say, man, I was wrong. Jim, you gave me a little education on that one. I do appreciate it. And another past Corvette customer that bought a vehicle that wasn't a Corvette. Hang on, a tram's going through. This microphone picks up everything. That client, well, you're going to find out why her husband was called a jerk. Now, make sure you leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys, and thanks for taking the time to do so. And I do just want to apologize that I didn't come through for you. I tried very hard. I looked in some very crazy places. No C8 Corvette here. But I think we told you that. See you on the next vlog. That's right, gang. I'm still in Detroit. This is still the Detroit Auto Show vlog, but we're not at the auto show. I have the privilege of just having lunch with my friend Pete. What's up, man? And he brought me here. Now, if you guys have watched Velocity Channel, you've probably seen the places behind me. Vincetta Garage. Custom Detroit Eats.
Woodward Avenue.
That's right, we're on Woodward. So you guys have been trying to get me to come to Woodward forever, and thanks to Pete, I'm actually here, and of course it's been a long day.
Just got to get him up here during the cruise now.
I got to get here during the cruise. But here's funny, we looked at the menu, and I was so hungry, and it's not just because I was hungry. they've got some really, really good food here. And if I could have, I got to go all the way back to Columbus, Ohio, but if I could have taken one from everything on the menu, just load it up, give me a big giant cooler, give me a big old Yeti.
He's got a pizza to go.
Yeah, I do have a pizza to go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't know what to pick. And then I did order, what did I end up ordering? I ordered this big hamburger and bacon and stuff on it, and I ordered had to give me a pizza. And all of a sudden the guy behind us comes over, and here he's got this big pasta ball, and I looked at Pete and I'm like, oh, look at that. I was in heaven. And then the lady across from me, here comes the ice cream and the fun. You know, in my situation right now, I can't have any of that. But this place is awesome. I just want to share that with you. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this vlog, share a little bit of this Detroit scene with us. I didn't even know the place was here. If it wasn't for Pete, I wouldn't have been here. But I am definitely coming back. I'm sorry, I look like crap. It's been a long day. I left the house at 3 in the morning. It is just after 7 o'clock. I still have 2 more hours to go. It is truly a long day, but here's what I'm upset about, and here's why I want to apologize. We had some fun with it, a little tongue-in-cheek, kind of looking for the C8 and that kind of stuff. And my wife called me and she says, hey, you left your overnight bag here. Yep, I was preparing to bring an overnight bag just in case the C8 actually was going to be revealed here. And that's where I got mad at myself. I'm like, wait a minute. I know better. We were the first ones to break and tell you that the car was not going to be in Detroit to begin with. Why all of a sudden was I starting to believe all the jibber jabber and just let it suck me in? And it's like, wait maybe it is going to be there. I know better. I trust the sources that have given me information. The conversations that we have, I admire and I appreciate, and I've tried to give you guys direction here on the channel so you know what to anticipate with this car. It is one of the most anticipated cars in the history of Corvette, and just because it's auto show time, everything that we've talked about, everything that we've documented, everything that actually made sense, people threw out the window, including me, and I'm starting to believe it. I mean, I'm getting ready to leave, and I'm like, no, I'm not taking an overnight bag. That car's not going to be there. Why do I even brought extra batteries? Why did I even think that it was going to be there? So I apologize, and I hope that I didn't mislead you guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment as well, and it's not what I want to do. I want to... Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'm tired, man. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. And I do apologize if we misrepresented that, because that was never the intention. That's not what I want to do. That's not what we've done. That's not what we're going to do. So thank you guys for your support. I'm going home. I'll see you.